Good morning, class. Sorry I'm not there today. As you know, I have a meeting, so Mr. Sanders will be in for me today. I just want to remind you what the expectation is for class. So in class today, everybody should be working throughout the entire period. The first thing you should be working to do is finish your bar graph. So we all did a nice job starting those last class. Not all of you were able to finish it and put in all the labels. So if you didn't finish it, you want to go to the classroom page and click on the How to Make a Bar Graph video, and you'll watch that video so that you can go through and make sure you have all pieces completed. After your bar graph is done, meaning all of your axes are labeled, your titles there, and it looks good, you can go on to making a pie chart. So again, you'll click on the How to Make a Pie Chart video and you'd play this. Remember, you can make it larger by clicking that full screen mode. Okay, if you finish a pie chart, you're welcome to try to make a third graph. So you can make an additional pie chart, you can make an additional bar graph. Maybe you want to chart the totals or the averages, something that we haven't yet. So try to figure out how you would do that using the tools you learned in both of those two videos. That's completely optional. It's for extra credit. The other thing you can do, step 4, if you have time, is you're going to work on the lab questions. So you'll scroll down to our Skittles lab that we haven't worked on since we wrote our hypothesis. And when you scroll down through this lab, you're going to work on the conclusion questions. So there are 4 conclusion questions here that you can work on answering. So was color flavor represented evenly in each bag? So see how I say I want you to give specific examples? You would want to say, no, colors were not represented evenly in each bag. See how I always start by restating the question? Then I can say, for example, in bag 1, we had 8 orange Skittles, but only 2 red. That's an example showing me that in that bag, colors were not even. There were far more orange than there were red. Same thing here. Was there a most popular color flavored Skittle? You would say yes or no and give me a specific example from your data table to prove your statement. This one here, do you think Skittle factories make the same amount of each color Skittle? So you want to be thinking about the factory in total. So maybe looking at the averages you have in your table to determine if they do or not. Again, you want to give some specific examples to help support your idea. And then the last one is, based on your evidence, do you still think your hypothesis is true? And you need to, again, show data to explain that. Now remember, your hypothesis is right at the top here. So you want to make sure that you're restating that. So if multiple bags of Skittles are open, then the percent of each color will be, and most of you said different, and then because, and your reasoning for that. So you want to restate that and tell me, were you right or wrong? Okay, now obviously we will have more time to work on these research questions next class, but always a good idea to get a head start. So nobody should be doing nothing. If you have everything done, the last option you have is always to click on typing on Classroom, and you can play those free typing games. I expect to have a good report when I get back, so make sure that we are all working hard and getting a lot done today. Have a great weekend.